So welcome everyone. So we've prepared the State of the Family Strengthening Address because it was the first time we had all of our partners together with us, even if it was just online. Today we are joined by both our partners from the local government units and the nonprofit sector, not forgetting also our partners from the basic ecclesiastical communities. And both sectors have played a really important part in our story. Well, I'll share with you today when we implemented the Family Strengthening Program. So Consuelo Zobel Foundation, under our founder, Doña Consuelo Zobel Alger, has always believed that a safe and nurturing family is vital in protecting children from abuse, neglect, and exploitation, while helping them reach their full potential. We aim to achieve this by providing capacity building services for at-risk families. It was because of this need in Consuelo Foundation that we started the Healthy Start program in 1995. It assisted parents in caring for children ages 0 to 3 years old through counseling, medical care, and provision of milk and vitamins. This was done because it was a very crucial development stage for a child. But later on, Healthy Start faced many complex family issues. We decided to build on our program further to address children of all ages and provide interventions for at-risk families that are purposive and specific for their needs. These families are identified as at risk because of their vulnerability to issues like teenage pregnancy, unemployment, mental illness, domestic violence, and child exploitation, and many other risk factors. With this in mind, Healthy Start needed to grow, it needed to evolve. And from this need, the Healthy Start became the Family Strengthening Program. So this Family Strengthening Program really provided learning sessions for parents and caregivers on key topics on proper child care and protection. Specifically, it covered areas on children's rights, health and nutrition, child abuse, neglect, and exploitation, positive discipline and communication, family roles and relationships, and responsible parenthood. It also provided supplementary services such as referral to local government services for families, livelihood trainings, and the reporting of cane cases or child abuse, neglect, and exploitation. It was first implemented in partnership with our local government units in the following areas, such as San Jose de Buena Vista Antique, in Iloilo, Calauan, Laguna, and even in our Metro Manila partner cities, Malabon, Navotas, and Valenzuela. It is also worth noting that in our FS project in Iloilo, we also partnered with the Haro Archdiocesan Pastoral Secretariat, or JAPS, and their volunteers from the basic ecclesiastical communities. So, if you are all attendees from these communities in these LGUs and the BECs, may please have a heart emoji to share and acknowledge yourselves as one of our main pioneers in the FS implementation. I can see a lot of hearts there. And to build more on this story, with the help of our LGU partners, we are able to train health workers, daycare teachers, social workers, doctors, nurses, and even community volunteers to become FS facilitators and conduct the learning sessions for families in their local communities. It also served as the family development component of the Child Abuse Prevention and Intervention Network, or CAPIN, in the respective areas. Lastly, our partnership with the LGU was even more meaningful and impactful when it became part of their local programs in social welfare and health. Our family grew even bigger when we invited NGO partners into the fold. We introduced them to our materials, tools, and processes, and they in turn infused it with their own family development programs. Just like any family member, each partner differed and excelled in many ways. Some worked with families in street situations, while some worked with families who have been exploited or involved in criminal activities. Some have empowered families to address their own needs by partnering them with various local government offices, and some would provide livelihood and entrepreneurship training so that they can be more financially independent. Some would use basic family therapy approaches, and some would build resiliency through spiritual values. For our NGO partners, may I please ask you to show us your heart emojis too, so that you may be acknowledged for showing FS and how it can adapt and innovate to the needs of the children and the families you support. Yeah. And together, as one consortium, since the inception of the FS program, we're proud to share that together, we have supported roughly over 3,600 families. And through our partnership, we have provided the following services and programs. Starting with the family strengthening sessions that we conduct for parents and caregivers. We also train FS facilitators and implementors. We develop modules and IC materials like the manuals and the flip charts we see today. We also provide calamity relief operations from both natural disasters and COVID-19, such as the groceries and livelihood support. And referral to government programs and services. And we also became a platform for cases of violence against women and children. And lastly, we really help fund the livelihood training programs and capital assistance provided for families who want to start their own business so that they can be financially reliant on themselves. So it has been quite a journey for the Family Strengthening Program. And I want you all to know that all our milestones, all our accomplishments would not have been possible without your commitment, without your passion, without your perseverance. And as we look into the future, we look to even see more of the programs grow and help even more families. We also aim to continue developing and improving our tools and materials so that we can help you deliver more effective programs. So every time you conduct a session, every time you visit a house, or work with the families, I want you to know and acknowledge that you are part of a much bigger program. You are part of FS Consortium of Consuelo Foundation. Again, with that, maraming salamat, thank you, and mahalo.